This woman is hanging upside down. An old woman took the knife and dropped it, slit her throat. Then peel off the woman's skin. Hang on the rope to dry. The tanned human skin is made into puppets, used to perform shadow puppets for villagers. This is a cursed village. There hasn't been a child in the village for 20 years, because when the newborn comes, there is no skin. And the source of the curse. Let's start with a woman named Xiao Mei. Xiao Mei was originally a toll collector. On a night shift one day, was chased and chopped by a madman with a machete. Although the madman was shot to death by the police soon, Xiao Mei was not injured either, but she dare not do this job anymore. And when Mi Shalwa started a clothing business. But the boss is stupid due to poor management. I lost a lot of money soon. Seeing the food, I can't eat it anymore. Xiao Mei is under her skin. Found a small note. The above as in Sanskrit, seems to be related to my own life experience. Lian Ji finds out the box left by her adoptive mother when she died. There are photos of your biological parents. But what Xiao Mei is interested in, parents take a picture of the big house at the back. That should be her parents' property. If we can inherit this house, don't you make a fortune? So immediately packed up with Shalwa, depart overnight and return to my hometown. The two of them took the bus and rode in the carriage. After tossing around for a day, I finally arrived at this small village. Is the cursed village. Xiao Mei knows nothing about it. They came to Xiao Mei's parents' house. The house is big and looks exactly like the picture, but it has been abandoned for a long time. Xiao Mei found a stack of photos in the drawer. At this moment a strange figure is slowly approaching. Turned out to be a naughty little flower. Xiao Mei found out that the photos were all photos of her parents, but not oneself. Just feeling weird. There was a loud noise outside. It turned out to be a funeral team. The two followed to the graveyard. Found the graves of Xiao Mei's parents. There are many small graves on the side. It doesn't even have a name on it. This pregnant woman is giving birth. But the people in the room are sad. Did the pregnant woman have a dystocia? Is not. It's just that the newborns in this village have no skin. This one is no exception. Early next morning, a new grave has been added to the cemetery. Xiao Mei passed by a small shop, ready to go and buy some food. By the way, I had a chat with the proprietress Hong Jia. At the same time, two men found Xiao Mei's house. Little flower out of the door. Man said, the heir of this house is a girl named Xiao Mei. The village chief has been waiting for her to come back, so I can give her the house information. Shalwa felt jealous when she heard it, hurriedly said that she was Xiao Mei. After hearing this, the man took Shalwa to the village chief's house. The road gets more and more remote. Shalwa realizes that something is wrong. She wanted to regret but it was too late. Is a woman the opponent of two big men? The two will soon subdue Shalwa. Xiao Mei bought something and returned home. Then I found out that Xiao Hua was gone. Shalwa wakes up and finds herself hanging upside down. A man put a bucket under her head. There are all kinds of knives next to it. She struggled desperately for help. At this time an old lady came. Pick up the knife on the side. I wiped Shalwa's neck quickly, and peeled off her skin to dry. The tanned human skin is made into puppets. Played a shadow puppet show in the village. There is a curse in the village because of Xiao Mei. Just use her skin to make shadow puppets, and the show can be unlocked. But obviously they killed the wrong person. Xiao Mei knows nothing about all of this. I'm talking on Shalwa's phone over and over again in a hurry. At this moment a little girl appeared suddenly. Let Xiao Mei go to see having a baby. The little beautiful ghost followed up. Saw a terrible scene. A baby born to a pregnant woman. It's bloody without skin. Xiao Mei wants to leave here quickly, but accidentally made a noise. The people in the room came. But what I saw was Sister Hong from the canteen. She saved Xiao Mei's life. After the villagers left, Sister Hong takes Xiao Mei back to her home, and told her the story of this village. Decades ago, there is a rich man named Lao Wang in the village. Lao Wang is an excellent shadow puppeteer, very famous in this area. There is the most beautiful woman in the village called Xiao Shui. Every man wants to marry her as his wife, but in the end she married her husband. Regrettably, the two have been married for 3 years but have no children. Xiao Shui finally got pregnant in the 5th year, but after the baby is born, no one knows the condition of the child. No one has seen it. It is said that this child was born without skin. Since then, Pharaoh has also become fascinating. Not long after, there is a 5-year-old girl missing in the village. Then 2 more girls disappeared strangely. 3 little girls missing in a row. Lao Wang went out with his daughter. Only then did the villagers know that Lao Wang's daughter was Xiao Mei. Rumors began to appear since then. Said that the missing girl has something to do with Lao Wang. Lao Wang practiced sorcery to save his daughter. In the end Pharaoh was driven crazy by rumors. Killed a lot of people. And Xiao Mei disappeared. Then there was a curse in the village. All newborns have no skin. At this time, the village chief is leading people to search for Xiao Mei. Sister Hong sees a bad situation. I want to take Xiao Mei out of the village. But there are guards everywhere. Xiao Mei can only run wild in the woods. She collapsed to the ground tired. At this moment, 3 little girls suddenly appeared. Pass on a different memory to Xiao Mei. It turns out that Xiao Shui has always liked the village head. I was found out by the village chief's mother during a date with the village chief. The village chief's mother hates Xiao Shui very much, so secretly took the head of the village and Xiao Shui's hair. Cursed the child born to Xiao Shui without skin. Actually, Xiao Mei is the village chief's daughter. But Pharaoh doesn't know. He didn't want his daughter to suffer every day. Killed the 3 little girls in the village. They peeled off their skins and made shadow puppets. Daughter really recovered. Want to crack the curse. The bones and skin of the little girl must be buried together. Xiao Mei and Sister Hong hurriedly returned to Xiao Mei's house, excavated the bones and reburied the shadow puppets. The villagers also chased after the matter. Take away Xiao Mei directly. Xiao Mei wakes up like Shalwa, hung upside down. Seeing that the village chief is ready to do it, Xiao Mei told the truth. Said she was the daughter of the village chief. Said the curse has been lifted. The village chief is unbelievable. Sister Hong also brought a healthy baby. The curse is really lifted. But the village chief's mother is reluctant, forcing the village chief to kill Xiao Mei. The village chief is fed up with mother's control. Finally died with my mother. I thought everything was over. But something terrible happened again. At the end of the video, another newborn in the village, but was eaten by the village chief's mother, who turned into an evil spirit. The old woman became another curse in this village.